Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, where you can find the link to the website in the description below. For a number of reasons, the outlook remained robust for beaten down oil and gas companies like BRY Corporation, traded on NASDAQ under symbol BRY. The International Energy Agency said recently that it expects demand to weaken for oil over the coming years as countries try to electrify their economies. The Paris-based watchdog said oil demand needs to fall from the current level of 103 million barrels per day to around 85 million barrels per day to put the world on pace to hit its net zero target by 2050. This would mean a reduction of 3 to 4 million barrels of oil per day per year until 2030. That 15% reduction is not expected to happen. For starters, 85 million barrels of crude oil per day is 6 million barrels less than we used during 2020 health crisis. And there is absolutely no chance the global economy is headed towards like what we saw in 2020. Over the near term, the outlook for oil is a little more robust than crude bears would have you believe. Global oil inventories fell by 47.5 million barrels in September to their lowest levels since January. And data suggests that total global oil stock decreased for a fifth consecutive month in October. This, coupled with ongoing OPEC plus oil production cuts, could lead to a modest uptick in oil prices. And all of this should help support the country's energy sector and oil and gas exploration and production companies like BRY Corporation. John, can you tell us a little bit about what does BRY Corporation do?
Yeah, absolutely. BRY Corporation is an independent upstream energy company with a focus on onshore, low geologic risk, low decline, long-lived oil and gas reserves. The Dallas, Texas-based company operates in two business segments, E&P, which is exploration and production, and well servicing and abandonment. Its E&P assets are located in California and Utah and are characterized by high oil content and are predominantly located in rural areas with low population. As California assets are in the San Joaquin basin, and it's made up of 100% oil, while Utah assets are in You-in-tah basin, and that's 60% oil and 40% gas.
And it delivered and I quote management here, another good operational quarter.
Yeah, for the third quarter ended September 30th, BRY announced the total revenue actually jumped 121% on an annual basis to $259.7 million. Third quarter net income was $70 million or 91 cents per share, and that's up, of course, significantly with the third quarter 2023 net loss of $45 million or a loss of 60 cents per share. Adjusted net income came in at $11 million or 14 cents per share. On the cash flow front, cash flow from operations advanced 29% to $71 million, while free cash flow rallied 17% on an annual basis and 55% on a quarterly basis to $45 million. Now, the company entered during the quarter into a new $545 million term loan facility that will allow it to successfully complete transformative debt refinancing as well.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. And John, what does its dividend look like?
Well, thanks to its strong free cash flow, BRY Corporation is able to provide investors with a reliable dividend. It pays a quarterly fixed dividend and sometimes adds on a variable dividend. For example, in the second quarter, it paid a dividend of 17 cents per share, and that was made up of 12-cent fixed price per share and 5 cents per share a variable dividend. Now, in the third quarter, it declared a fixed dividend of 3 cents per share, or 58 cents per share on an annual basis for a forward yield of 14.8%. Now, of note, BRY has paid a dividend for the last 7 years. This means it didn't suspend it during the 2020 health crisis, though with an annual payout at 12 cents per share, it was a lot smaller than in previous or subsequent years.
Finally, BRY stock has triple-digit upside?
Yeah, BRY Corporation stock has struggled over the last 2 quarters, slipping to a 52-week low of $3.89 per share on November 27th. Though it has rebounded and is, as of this recording, trading at around $4.05 per share. Now, for contrarian income investors, though, BRY stock has a compelling risk-reward trade-off. On one hand, investors sent BRY stock lower in November following its third quarter results, which included a reduced dividend payout. At the same time, and more broadly, it delivered a solid quarter, and it's actually, management said, is excited about upside opportunities in California and Utah. And this isn't lost on Wall Street, with analysts providing a 12-month share price target range of $4.70 to $9.
John, thank you so much for your insights. BRY Corporation is an E&P company that delivered another solid quarter with average production increasing, total revenue more than doubling, and swinging to third quarter profitability. Cash flow from operations and free cash flow also both registered double-digit gains. Looking ahead, analysts expect earnings to increase from 51 cents per share in 2023 to 57 cents per share in 2024 and 61 cents per share in 2025. Though there is high estimate up for 2025 estimate to come in at 84 cents per share. Another positive for the company is its institutional ownership. 253 institutions own 89.8% of the outstanding shares. The two biggest holders are BlackRock Inc. with 10.17% stake in outstanding shares and Vanguard Group Inc. with 6.92% stake. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.